Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of Blu-ray and HD streaming services. We're talking about that big old disc versus the convenience of pulling up your phone and hitting play. Both have their pros and cons, and we're going to break it all down. We'll explore what Blu-ray is, including 4K Blu-ray and how it differs from HD and 4K streaming services. Is that little disc really worth it in the age of streaming? Stick around to find out. All right, let's kick things off with the OG contender Blu-ray. Before streaming took over, Blu-ray was the king of home entertainment. We're talking significantly better image quality, more immersive audio. It was a huge leap forward from DVDs. Blu-ray discs use a blue laser, hence the name, which has a shorter wavelength than the red laser used in DVDs. This means it can read and write data much more densely, packing way more information onto a disc the same size as a DVD. Think of it like this. Imagine trying to fit a whole bunch of books onto a shelf. You could try to cram them all in there, but it'd be super messy and inefficient, right? That's basically a DVD. Now imagine you could take all those books and shrink them down at like really, really small. Suddenly, you've got way more space on your shelf and everything's organized and easy to find. That's Blu-ray. This increase in storage capacity allows Blu-ray discs to hold high-definition video at 1080p resolution, which was a game changer when it first came out. Blu-ray also brought with it support for advanced audio formats like Dolby True HD and DTS HD Master Audio. We're talking crystal clear dialogue, booming bass, and those subtle surround sound effects that really pull you into the action. So, to sum it up, Blu-ray was a major upgrade in home entertainment, offering a significant jump in both video and audio quality. But as we all know, technology never stands still, and the rise of streaming services brought a new challenger to the arena. So, we've talked about how Blu-ray revolutionized home entertainment, but then came the era of 4K. They brought out the big guns with 4K Blu-ray. Remember how I said Blu-ray was like shrinking those books down to fit more on the shelf? Well, 4K Blu-ray is like taking those shrunken books and shrinking them down even further. We're talking 4 times the resolution of standard Blu-ray. That means we're looking at a resolution of 3,840 by 2160 pixels. That's right, 8 million pixels packed into every frame, delivering an image so sharp and detailed, it's like looking through a window. And it's not just about cramming in more pixels. 4K Blu-ray also supports a wider range of colors with something called High Dynamic Range, or HDR. HDR brings more to the table than just brighter whites and darker blacks. It expands the range of colors that can be displayed, resulting in more realistic and vibrant images. Think of a sunset with HDR. You're not just seeing orange and yellow, you're seeing all the subtle shades in between. But it's not just about the visuals. 4K Blu-ray discs also support immersive audio technologies like Dolby Atmos and DTS-X, which add a whole new dimension to surround sound. Imagine watching an action movie where a helicopter flies overhead. With Dolby Atmos or DTS-X, you'll feel like you're right there in the action. Of course, to experience the full glory of 4K Blu-ray, you need the right equipment. It's an investment, but for the true home theater enthusiast, it's the ultimate way to experience your favorite movies and TV shows at home. On the other side of the ring, we have streaming services, and let's be real, they've completely changed how we consume content. No more heading out to the store to grab the latest release. It's all just a few clicks away. HD streaming services deliver video content over the internet, directly to your TV, computer, or mobile device. Instead of storing the entire movie or TV show on your device, streaming services play it in real time, kind of like a digital faucet of entertainment. But here's the thing, streaming services have to compress those massive video files to make them streamable. This compression helps reduce buffering and ensures smooth playback, even if your internet connection isn't super fast. But there's a trade-off. Compression can sometimes result in a loss of video quality, especially if you have a slower internet connection. Think of it like making a copy of a copy. Each time you make a copy, the quality degrades slightly. It's not always noticeable, especially if you're watching on a smaller screen, but if you have a keen eye for detail, you might spot some artifacts or a slight loss of sharpness. When it comes to audio, most HD streaming services offer decent quality, but it's not always on par with the uncompressed audio you get with Blu-ray. But the real beauty of streaming services lies in their convenience and affordability. For a relatively low monthly fee, you get access to a vast library of movies, TV shows, documentaries, you name it, all at your fingertips. Chapter 4. What are 4K streaming services? Now, if you thought HD streaming was impressive, hold on to your hats because 4K streaming services kick things up a notch. But is it true 4K, or is there some marketing magic at play? Well, just like their HD counterparts, 4K streaming services also rely on compression to deliver content over the internet. But with 4K resolution demanding significantly more bandwidth, the compression algorithms have to work even harder. This means that while 4K streaming can look absolutely stunning, especially on larger displays, it might not always match the pristine quality of a 4K Blu-ray disc. Factors like your internet speed, the streaming service you're using, and even the device you're watching on can all impact the final image quality. However, streaming services have been upping their game, and many now offer 4K content with HDR support, bringing that extra layer of visual richness to your screen. And just like with 4K Blu-ray, you'll need a compatible 4K HDR TV to take full advantage of this feature. Many services now offer content with Dolby Atmos support, delivering a truly cinematic audio experience right in your living room. So, 4K streaming services have come a long way, offering impressive image quality, HDR support, and even immersive audio formats like Dolby Atmos. Chapter 5, Blu-ray versus HD streaming, quality, convenience and cost. All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. It's time for the ultimate showdown, Blu-ray versus streaming. Which format reigns supreme? Well, as with most things in tech, it depends. It's all about finding the right balance between quality, convenience and cost. When it comes to pure, unadulterated visual fidelity, Blu-ray still holds the crown. With its higher byte rates and lack of compression, Blu-ray delivers a level of detail and clarity that streaming services simply can't match. But let's be real, streaming services have gotten really good, especially if you have a fast internet connection. 4K streaming with HDR can look absolutely stunning on a large 4K HDR TV. But it's not just about the resolution, it's about the entire package, and that's where Blu-ray still has an edge, thanks to its superior audio quality. With support for uncompressed audio formats like Dolby True HD and DTS HD Master Audio, Blu-ray delivers a level of audio fidelity that will make your home theater sing. Streaming services are catching up, with many now offering Dolby Atmos support. But even with Atmos, the audio quality on streaming services can vary depending on your internet connection and the device you're using. So if you're an audiophile, Blu-ray is still the way to go. But let's talk about convenience, because that's where streaming really shines. With streaming services, you have instant access to a vast library of movies, TV shows and documentaries, all at your fingertips. No need to go to the store, no late fees, and you can watch whatever you want, whenever you want. And let's not forget about portability. With streaming services, you can watch your favorite content on your phone, tablet, laptop or TV, no matter where you are. So in terms of convenience, streaming is the clear winner. Chapter 6. Examples of Blu-ray and streaming services. Okay, so we've talked about the ins and outs of Blu-ray and streaming, but what are some real-world examples? Well, on the Blu-ray side, we have some heavy hitters like Avengers Endgame, The Lord of the Rings trilogy, and Planet Earth 2. These are all visually stunning movies that showcase the best of what Blu-ray has to offer. And if you're looking for a premium audio experience, check out concert Blu-rays from artists like Pink Floyd or Hans Zimmer. The audio quality is so good, it's like being there in person. But of course, the world of Blu-ray isn't limited to just blockbusters and concerts. You can find pretty much anything on Blu-ray, from classic films to indie darlings to your favorite anime series. Now, on the streaming side, we have a whole universe of content at our fingertips. Netflix, the reigning champion of streaming, offers a massive library of movies, TV shows, documentaries and stand-up specials. And they're constantly adding new content, so there's always something new to watch. If you're a fan of Disney classics, Marvel movies or Star Wars, then Disney Plus is the streaming service for you. They have a treasure trove of beloved movies and TV shows, as well as new releases and original content. For those who prefer prestige TV shows and award-winning movies, HBO Max is a great option. They're known for their high-quality content, including shows like Game of Thrones and Succession. And if you're a cinephile, the Criterion Channel is a must-have. They offer a curated selection of classic and contemporary films from around the world. Ultimately, the best way to decide which format is right for you is to consider your priorities. Outro, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video has given you a better understanding of the epic battle between Blu-ray and streaming services. At the end of the day, the best format for you depends on your individual needs and preferences. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech comparisons and reviews. Let us know in the comments which format you prefer and why. Are you Team Blu-ray or have you fully embraced the world of streaming?